There are so many places to learn life lessons, and one of those places is on the golf course.
Speaking of the golf course, anyone notice our outfits? First time in a costume, here we go. But whether you're a golfer or not, this video is going to be fun. It's going to be valuable, and it's going to give you a new perspective on how to live the most amazing retirement.
Today, we're going to walk you through 9 life lessons that we apply in golf as well as our life.
And we picked 9 because golf is made up of 2 9-hole halves. Halves, sections. 9
Mark
holes
is
and 9
definitely
holes.
not the sports enthusiast
I
in our
am
family.
not, but we love golf. And last week, we played around the golf down here in Florida with friends and headed out to dinner. And I got to say, we laughed, we made fun of ourselves, you made fun of me, and we decided we need to do it more often.
Right.
So we're going to do that.
The next morning, we got up and we had some coffee, and we started thinking of the lessons we learned on the course the day before, and we wanted to share them with you. So the first one was, and people trip over this one in both golf and
Right.
life, is honesty. You know, in golf, there's 24 main rules that have been set out by the USGA. It's 128 pages.
And it changes all the time, too. So,
But most importantly, it's self-regulated.
Right.
Right? It's really the only sport where you keep your own score. Not many people can call you out on it because
No.
they're not playing exactly next to you.
there's no umpires or anything.
So it's on you.
It is. And the thing is, quick story, I was playing in a golf tournament, tee off on the first hole. Guy can't, he thinks he found his ball, and this is a serious golf tournament. So he hits the wrong ball, and he gets up on the green. When he gets up on the green, he looks at the ball, and he says to his partner, geez, I hit the wrong ball. Should I go back? He says, no, you can't. He says, what do you mean you can't? Well, you can't because you hit the wrong ball, you're out of the hole. And they actually had a fight about whether or not he did the right thing. And I'm not saying anything. I'm playing against him, and he's got to do what he's got to do. And he, at the end, begrudgingly, he called himself out. But
And really, the correlation to honesty in golf is honesty in retirement is also self-regulated.
It is.
Right? You have to be honest about your health and honest about your relationships, honest about your truth, and honest about how you're feeling.
And we do that, like you and I need to do that, through communication.
Right.
So it's important for us to be open and be acceptable to a discussion about my health or our relationship, or whether or not I'm telling the truth or stretching the truth. So that
Nothing.
I can't see your face because of the hat, but I could feel you're making a face.
So number 1 was honesty. The second learning is to accept the uncontrollable in golf.
Right.
So think about it. You don't have control over the weather. Some of us don't have control over our shots. Sometimes you don't even have control over the company that you play with because you get paired with other people.
That's right.
Other times you can't control slow play in your group or slow play in the group ahead of you, but you always have to find a way to adapt and move forward.
So that's golf. In retirement, or life we're living right now, there's lots of things that are uncontrollable too. Your health is uncontrollable. Sure, you can do a lot of things like we're doing to live the healthiest life that we can, but bad things happen. Certainly losing loved ones.
Right.
We've lost all of our parents. That's always difficult, and you have to adapt. Loss of identity, which we've recreated, which is great. And things around your finances. I mean, the stock market right now is just going crazy. There's nothing you can do about it.
Highs and lows, for
Yep,
sure.
yep.
So that's the second one. The third one is maintaining focus. Golf is a game where you have to maintain focus the entire 4.5, or 5 hours. Hitting the ball one shot at a time until it goes into the hole takes focus. Breathing takes focus. Funny story, I was playing with a boss of mine years ago, and his technique to get in my head was always right when I would go up to hit the driver, he'd say, "Hey, Jody, do you breathe in or out when you swing the club?" and inevitably, it killed me.
Sure.
But breathing is really important.
And as far as mindfulness, your mind can't wander. If you're standing over a shot, you got to hit it. You have to visualize it. You can't be talking on your own backswing, much less talking on someone else's.
Although I have a friend who's a very good golfer, and she talks
That's
through
true.
everybody's
She does.
backswings, including her
And you
own.
can't be multitasking. You've
Right.
really got to maintain your focus.
Right.
And in retirement,
It's
easy to lose your focus. Yeah.
It is. With no plan for every day, much less a plan for your next 30 years, you can definitely lose focus.
Yeah.
And without a plan, you can feel like a ship lost at sea with
Or-
too much free time.
Yeah, and with too much free time, you know what happens? Every day feels like a Saturday. And you also, if you're not staying focused, it's so easy to take your eye off your health and wellness, and that's not a good thing.
So focus is the third thing
Right.
that we learned. The fourth is problem solving in golf. And this is a big one for me because I end up in problem shots often. A bad shot. What am I going to do now? I'm under a tree, or I need to go over a tree. Which club do I use? Do I need loft or do I need distance? What is the pace of play? When the people in front of you are really holding you up, you can kind of get in your head a little bit.
Yeah.
And you have to problem solve for that by keeping yourself busy.
And it's things like your swing. Do you swing harder because it's windy, or slower, or faster, or full swing, half swing? So there's always problems in golf.
I swing hard when I'm frustrated.
So you swing hard all the time.
know.
You're always swinging hard.
Right.
Okay, we need to learn from that.
I know.
Back on the range for you. In retirement, problem solving happens all day long too. And some are huge, right? Downsizing. We've done a lot of videos on that.
Right.
Finances. We don't do that, but there's a lot of resources out there to help you with problem solving with finances. And the big one for us really is, relationships in general, but our relationship.
Right.
We're married 12 years and
He can never remember.
it's a long time. We work really hard on our relationship, and when there's a problem, we solve it right away. Didn't used to be like that.
Didn't used to be like
no,
that.
I
for
used
sure.
to walk away and go in my cave, but not anymore.
Still does.
He does not.
So the fourth one, that was the fourth one. The fifth one is patience, right? One of the most frustrating sports in the world, and one of the hardest, in my opinion, to learn. Bad shot after bad shot, you need to have patience.
Right. And if you're a poor player or a slow player,
Are you talking about me?
maybe
I am not a slow player.
you're not. But if you're a poor player, am I talking about you now?
Probably.
You just have to have patience.
Right.
You have to have patience with yourself, but patience to keep going. And the other thing is, to get good at golf, you have to practice. And that takes discipline and patience.
Absolutely.
And in retirement, patience is more critical. You need patience with your relationships. You need patience with your spouse when she gets all up in your face and stuff. You need patience with yourself, physical wellness, and disruptions in your day, right? When we
Right.
have visitors, our routines get disrupted. Not a bad thing, but it takes patience to
Right.
get through that and know that we'll get back into it again.
And even patience with your children and your adult children as they're growing into their own lives. You need to have patience and watch and learn and sit on the sidelines and figure out the best way to communicate. And with grandchildren, I mean, I know you think you need patience. I just find it wonderful.
Good. Well, listen, if you're getting value out of today's video, which we hope you are, do us a favor and give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to our channel.
And if you know others who would benefit from this video, please share it. This will go a long way in helping to get our content out to more people.
So number 6.
So let's go to number 6, which is respect, right? Respect in golf. Golf is a sport of etiquette. So voices and your level of your voice and, where the cart is placed and where it can go and where it can't go. Stepping on the line of someone else's putt. right?
Yeah, so if you're not a
All
golfer, you won't get that. But
right.
there are a lot of things that have to do with etiquette, including good sportsmanship,
Right.
right?
Yep.
Encouraging the player.
Yeah.
Encouraging a poor player, encouraging a slow player. No, not you, just as an example.
Huh.
No.
What number are we on? When can
All
I get
right.
out of this video?
Let's talk about respect in retirement. There's so many different ways to show respect in retirement.
And really, it starts with yourself.
It does. Number one,
Right.
without a doubt, is respect yourself. And that falls under the category of self-care.
Yep.
You have to take care of yourself so that you're available for others.
And then it's, respecting your community, respect for others and others' opinions. And a big one that's coming up in a lot of the newspapers and a lot of TV these days is ageism. That discrimination due to age. We have to be careful. I saw a great quote the other day. Someone picked, I won't even say the name of her, an aging star, a Hollywood star, and said, she looks great for her age. And the comment back was, why can't you say she just looks great?
Yeah, the idea
So you
here
have
is,
to be careful of that.
and we have to respect our elders.
Right.
And as we turn into elders, modern elders, if you will, we expect that type of respect from our kids too. So it works both ways.
So number 7, never stop learning.
In golf.
In golf,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So that's something that we talked about over coffee this morning. You never stop learning in golf. Even the pros spend hours on the range practicing, not just the swing, but the rules and
Yeah.
the etiquette, equipment changes, new clubs, hybrids, new shoes, soft, spikes,
Wow.
everything.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, and you got new shoes recently.
I did.
Yeah.
They're not my favorite.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I got them.
Yeah.
So, you never stop learning in golf.
And practice is the big thing
Yeah.
for golf. Practice, practice, practice. So how does that translate into retirement? We are huge believers in what we call long life learning. Applying the same discipline to our lives right now by reading as many books as we can, going to seminars, watching other people's YouTube channels. We want to learn how to be better people, better friends, better mentors,
Better partners.
better sharing our knowledge, and it takes learning to do that. And exercising your brain has so many great benefits.
Right. Number 8 is humility in golf. No matter what your level of play, you need to be respectful of other players. If you're playing well or you're the A player or you think you're the A player,
Okay.
there's no need to brag.
There's no need to brag. Good shot, Mark. That's what you're supposed to say.
Okay.
Don't pat yourself on the back.
Right.
People are not going to want to play with you again.
Right.
But that translates into retirement as well. You need to be a humble person. And it really starts out with being grateful. Living a grateful life is so powerful, and you can do that by journaling or practicing mindfulness, which allows you to be in the present.
And really, you want to start to find the time to put the needs of others, in front of yours at time. Trying not to always be right,
Yes.
especially, it's funny how I got that line.
Go ahead.
Especially when you're wrong sometimes. And the last piece would be, asking for help when you need it,
Right.
especially in retirement.
So number 9, having fun. This is when we were having coffee yesterday, thinking about the afternoon of golf and the dinner. We just kept laughing. I'm laughing right now at some of the things that happen. Balls go in the water, they hit trees, they go backwards. But one of the reasons that we decided to get back into golf is, number 1, we can do it together.
Right.
Number 2, we can do it with other couples, so
Right.
we now have relationship building that we can do. But the big one is being able to laugh at yourself.
Right.
And you did that a lot yesterday, the day before yesterday.
I did.
You laughed at
not.
me mostly, but
No, I
everyone
did-
joins in.
I agree with you. You do find a way through golf to laugh at yourself, because none of us are pros
No.
unless you're a pro watching
But
this.
bringing that fun into retirement, that's so important. Listen, laughing is some of the best medicine that you can have, whether you're watching a comedy on TV or you're just making fun of yourself in front of your partners. Life can be hard sometimes, and stress is going to show up. So laughing and having fun just helps it, because it It has some health benefit. It boosts your
Right.
immune system.
It reduces your stress. It helps keep you youthful.
And it
it
brings
also
us together, right? When we laugh together, doesn't it bring us together?
It does. Our recent round of golf and dinner with close friends left us in such good spirit.
We relaxed, we felt in the moment, and we just enjoyed the beautiful weather, the conversation, and the time spent with good friends.
Listen, if you've enjoyed this, please share it with your friends, and please subscribe by clicking the subscribe button below.
And finally, don't forget to join our free Facebook community. We go live every Tuesday in there, so you can actually ask us questions. The link's in the notes below. And thank you guys so much for listening, and we look forward to being with you again soon.